Hey CHS, it's time to register for classes for next year. Basically, our courses are grouped into two different categories. The life sciences will include advanced biology, anatomy and physiology, ecology, forensic science, AP Bio, AP Environmental Science, and of course the IB Biology program. The physical sciences as the next group will include environmental chemistry, chemistry, honors chemistry, AP chemistry, IB chemistry, the conceptual physics course, physics, and AP physics. I'd like to invite Mr. Chris Broski. He's here to talk about one of our science classes, the flexible scheduling options. Come on, Chris. Thanks for being here, Brosk.
Thanks, Patty.
Nice shirt.
Oh, thank you.
As the founding father of the forensic science course offering here at CHS, can you tell the student body a little bit about the hybrid section of this course?
Yeah, the hybrid section is it's a way of getting kids out of the classroom and a little bit more like college.
What was the driving force behind the decision to offer a hybrid section in the first place?
You know, mostly Mr. Call.
Yeah.
He runs the show around here.
Got it.
So he said, yeah, we got to get kids ready for college, and that's what we're doing.
Tell us about the online, web-based part of the course.
Well, for some of the labs, we could do them face-to-face, and some of the labs can be online. That way, they don't have to be there, and they can prove that they know what's going on just by doing it via the online portion.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it's been a great success, and thanks for being here, and you can leave now. Students, the classes that you elect should be suited for your individual interest, your needs, and also your academic rigor. The science department staff is here to help you. We welcome any questions you may have. We invite you to stop in and speak individually with us to ensure the best course selection for you personally. And in the next week, in the coming week, you're going to have an opportunity to confer with your science teacher, a previous science teacher, and perhaps even your counselor. So take advantage of this time. You can view a complete course listing description and the prerequisite requirements by checking out the CHS Curriculum Guide online. Thank you, and go Wolves!
The Math Department offers CHS students elective choices for you to consider. Once you finish Algebra 2 course, you can choose from 3 types of electives. All of these courses are geared for those planning on headed to college or just enjoy math. We offer pre-calculus and math analysis, which help prepare you for your first level math class. Our pre-calculus course is a more rigorous course. Math analysis covers some of the same concepts as pre-calculus, but has a pace that is maybe a little bit more reasonable for some students. Another type of elective for those who have completed Algebra 2 is statistics. Statistics is in many types of areas of study by all of us in our everyday lives. We have 2 levels of statistics. Our regular statistics has a pace that is considered on-grade level for a high school course. Our AP course is a college level course that is more rigorous and leads to an AP exam that can get you college credit depending on your score and the college you're attending. Either course will help prepare you for your college statistics class and will also prepare you for the statistics you need in the real world. And lastly, calculus. We have 3 levels of calculus. AP Calculus AB gives you a thorough look into the concepts taught in the college level Calculus 1 course. 48 students in Mr. Hagwood's classes took the AP test in 2018. 43 of those 48 received a 3 or better, which depending on the university is a score that can earn you college credit. The course is rigorous, but if you're willing to put in the time and effort, you'll be rewarded in the end with your hard work. AP Calculus BC is the top course we offer in the Math Department. This is our most rigorous course of all. It covers all of AP Calculus AB and more. Concepts taught are from a college level Calculus 1 and 2 course. Please see your math teacher for more information on these courses and what fits your best for your future pathway.
Hi, this is Mr. Zittel,
And Mrs. Grasso.
here to tell you about courses offered in the Social Studies department.
Social Studies has 3 required classes at the high school. world history taken in 10th grade, economics taken in 11th grade, and civics taken in 12th grade. Students are also allowed to take honors world history in place of world history, AP economics in place of economics, and AP government in place of civics.
The Social Studies department also offers many interesting electives students can take during their high school career.
Are you a lover of history? Students in any grade can take ancient world history, medieval world history, or art history. Looking for an additional challenge? We also offer AP US history and AP European history.
Are the issues of today, of the United States today or the world more interesting for you? Then consider taking current events.
Are you fascinated by crimes and trials? Then take Law and Society in 11th or 12th grade, and you will get to take a field trip to the courthouse and the jail.
Have you always been interested in individual human behaviors and the brain? Then take Psychology 1 and 2 during your junior or senior year. If you want to delve deeper into psychology after taking Psych 1, then consider taking AP Psychology.
Want to learn more about human group behavior and cultural differences in society, and learn what happens when someone grows up in isolation, crime and deviance and its impact on society? Then take Sociology in 11th or 12th grade.
Want to go further in economics and learn about income, money, management, savings, investing, and financial planning? Then consider taking Personal Economics during any of your high school years.
The Social Studies department also offers a special elective called A World of Difference, or AWOD. The class is designed to improve the culture of Clarkston schools. Students will be trained to present anti-bullying and anti-bias lessons to middle and junior high school students.
This class has prerequisites of an application and an interview. Students can apply for this program in any grade of high school.
Thank you, and please see any social studies teacher here at the high school if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, here are your 11th and 12th grade language arts options. First off, ELA 11. Throughout the year, students have a chance to read choice novels, whole class novels, and multicultural short stories. Many units in ELA 11 are taught to challenge students as readers, writers, and thinkers in the outside of the classroom. The class is most well known for its junior year research paper. While this is time-consuming, it gives students a chance to practice real-life research skills that can be applied to several avenues that they take after graduation.
Another option is creative writing. This semester-long course will be an opportunity for students to learn more about creative writing and, more importantly, about themselves and their place in the world. Together, we will learn from other poets and storytellers that are famous and not so famous.
Up next, the International Baccalaureate Program, or IB Language Arts. Language Art, this course is a 2-year commitment, both junior and senior year. This course offers an in-depth international curriculum with a heavy focus on literature, writing, and communication.
Another option is literature and modern media. This semester-long class allows students the opportunity to examine how communication affects the world around them. In this class, we answer the question, why do we study English? Components of this class include examining movies that were created from books, how do the directors communicate the author's words through dramatic and cinematic lenses while keeping true to the literary elements of the story.
Up next, we have Yearbook. In Yearbook, you'll be a historian, journalist, and artist putting together a photojournalistic book that will be on shelves for many, many years to come. We're looking for writers, designers, and photographers. You will gain skills in page design, copywriting, editing, and photography while producing a creative, innovative yearbook which records school memories and events.
Oral communications is another option. This is a college prep class, as all colleges and universities have a public speaking class that you must take. This is designed as an introductory speaking class that is aligned with college-level public speaking classes. You will give informational, persuasive, entertaining, and other types of speeches. This is a communications class that will help you in conversational and interpersonal speaking situations.
Up next is Forensics. This is a college prep class. This class will cover 2 important classes you will take in college: interpretive theater and public speaking. The public speaking speeches include informational oratory, sales, broadcasting, extemporaneous, and impromptu speeches.
Advanced speech is another option for next year. This is an advanced public speaking class. You will learn to write and present advanced types of speeches. Most are research-based. This skill is a valuable tool to leave high school with and a valuable tool to maintain throughout the rest of your life in any endeavor that you choose to explore.
Thought you knew CTE? Think again.
Hi, my name is Mr. Conwell, and I am the Career and Technical Education Administrator for Clarkson Schools. With the support of our community advisors and a continual analysis of projected labor statistics, we ensure that we offer courses that provide you with hands-on, real-world learning opportunities that prepare you for the highest paying and highest in-demand jobs. We are so focused on your success that we develop our classes into career pathways. Each pathway has a set of ordered courses that are easy for you and your counselor to add to your schedule over your 4-year high school career. Most of our courses prepare students to continue their education through college. In fact, all of our career pathways include classes that articulate for college credit. Each career pathway that is completed can be used as your 3rd science graduation requirement, 4th math. All career pathways include opportunities for field trips and student academic competitions. Instead of asking you what class you would like to take, we want you to think about who and what you think you would like to become.
Well, you ever see It's a Wonderful Life? You got to see It's a Wonderful Life. It's the greatest Christmas movie of all time. It's Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed. Jimmy Stewart has a chance to see what his life would have been like had he never been born. Has a chance to see what the world would look like, right? So part of what you do, I think, to help raise awareness around a whole long list of jobs is you have to challenge people to imagine the world without them. It's ironic, I think, that the most critical jobs that allow civilized life to happen are the exact jobs right now that are struggling to recruit. So you need to first point out the disparity between those two things, challenge regular people to imagine their life without those workers and all the many, many, many things that they rely upon that they wouldn't have. It's not too different than farming, you know? 1.5% of the country feeds 300 million people 3 times a day, and most of us don't really think about it because the food's always there, it's always on the shelf. Lights always come on when you flick the switch. Poop always goes away when you flush the toilet. As long as that stuff always happens, nobody gets upset. But all the CTE people calling sick for a week, you're gonna have a problem.
Career and technical education classes at Clarkson High School give you the opportunity to try a career without having the commitment of a college or technical program. We have CTE classes in each of these career pathways available to you here at CHS. Accounting or Business Management Administration with Mr. Smith, Computer Software and Design and Information Technology with Mr. Conwell, Engineering and Drafting with Ms. Kalinowski, Education or Family and Consumer Science with Mrs. O'Rourke and Mrs. Donnelly, Marketing with Mrs. Moore, and finally Media and Television Production with me, Mr. Banks. If you would like more information about CTE courses or any course taught here at CHS, you can Google search Clarkson High School Counseling. Once at the site, select Scheduling Information from the homepage menu. Click on the link for the curriculum guide. The PDF guide contains information about the classes offered here at CHS. If you still have questions, see any of your teachers or counselor for additional information.
I'm Lars Coventry, teach physical education here at the high school, and I'm with a couple of my colleagues, Katie Lambert and Kurt Richardson, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about the physical education program and what we do down in the gyms. So we start with teaching a general PE health class that all kids are required to take, And once they're done with that, a lot of times kids ask us, what can they do next? So today we wanted to tell you a little bit about those things. If I have a student, Kurt, who likes PE health, likes the team aspects of playing kickball or ultimate frisbee or something like that, what should they take next?
Team sports is the way to go. It has a variety of team sports, allows you to come down there and run around, blow off a lot of steam. And this year, next year, we're going to try something new. We're going to try a females-only team sports.
That's pretty cool. When we do that, though, when we take a PE health class, we play hockey maybe for a week. How long do your units last?
Usually our units are 2.5 weeks.
All right, so a little longer. Katie, if I have a student in my PE health class who likes a more individualized plan, maybe low impact workouts, what can they take with you that would help them maintain their fitness?
Well, they got two options there. The first would be my stress management class, which focuses a lot on Pilates. We do yoga, we do meditation and mindfulness, so they get a variety of activities in that class. It's low impact, it's very relaxing, we have a lot of fun. Or they could take a racket sports class. So in my racket sports class, we do a variety of different racket sports: tennis, ping pong, badminton, pickleball, and we do a lot of that as doubles play. So it's a little bit more low impact, but a lot of fun for them to get involved in.
And Kurt, some of the kids who may not want to do yoga or Pilates, but still want to do individual workouts, can work out with you.
We have a fitness class. It's an individualized fitness class. You can take it and design it in whatever way you want. If you want to train for a certain sport, you can take and design it that way. If you want to just do general fitness, it's really an individualized class.
Perfect. We don't have a lot of team sports classes, but we do have one, and that is football tech.
Football tech is for the student that has a high interest and usually on the football team. Spring football tech is prepping for the fall, and fall football tech is usually the guys that are in season.
That's awesome. And then the last thing that we offer as an elective is lifeguarding, which is the class that I teach. If you're interested in being a lifeguard, this class not only gives you the opportunity to work out in the pool, but also gives you the ability to get a job right after you're done. You're certified in you're certified in CPR, first aid, AED, and in lifeguarding. So that's it from the best department in the school. Come down and give us a shout.
There are 4 languages currently offered at Clarkson High School: Spanish, French, German, and Japanese. Learning a language is a great way to learn about different cultures and develop a more diverse view of the world. Furthermore, many competitive colleges require at least 2 years of the same language, with 3 years of a language being highly recommended for college admission. Also, every other year, students are invited to go travel to the country that corresponds to the language being learned. However, it's not required. Spanish is a commonly spoken language that now has heavy relevance in our world. With over 20 countries speaking it, you can travel or study abroad to many places when you learn Spanish. It is important to study Japanese because of the level of influence Japan has on entertainment and industry. French is an extremely important language in academia, as some of the most relevant research comes out of France's universities. Many people think that French is only spoken in France, but it's spoken on all 5 continents. French is even spoken in Quebec, Canada, just northwest of Michigan. German is spoken in several countries in Central Europe, like Austria and Switzerland. It's very important both in the fields of science and industry. German comes from a different language family than French and Spanish do. Because of this, some people say that German is more similar to English and therefore easier to learn. 1/10 of all published books are written in German.
I chose it mostly because of fencing. My sport, fencing, that I've done since I was 7. Fencing, when internationally spoken in French, and I didn't understand a lot of it, so I thought by taking French I'd be able to understand it and improve my comprehension during bouts.
Also, I really enjoyed listening to Spanish, and I wanted to be able to speak it.
Well, when I was younger, I took German and French in like 1st through 3rd grade, and I don't know, I really like the language.
So I am half Japanese. My mom and her side of the family is all Japanese, so in order to be able to speak to most of my family, I wanted to learn Japanese.
Basically, there's no practical reason as to why you wouldn't want to take a language. After all, world language studies is one of the most important components of your high school education. It leads to growth in your intelligence and growth in your perspective of the world surrounding you. After all, isn't your goal to be the best you can be?
Hi, my name's Emily Jung and I'm a senior in CSM Tech.
I'm Dylan Mattice, I'm a junior.
I'm Jack Anderson and I'm a senior.
The main reason that I joined CSM Tech was to be surrounded by a group of people that shared my interests in math and science.
I first heard about CSM Tech through my brother.
I wanted the challenge of the accelerated program.
I knew I was very into science and mathematics, and technology was just another added bonus to that.
We knew that was the route we both wanted to go, so that's how I decided.
The teachers down here are really fun. They know how we learn.
I've personally been down here for 5 years, able to, grow with the teacher.
Another tech block I had was the CSM Tech internship tech block.
I worked at all of the Clarkson schools with the local speech pathologist.
I worked at IGG Solutions.
It gave me an opportunity to see something that a lot of other students aren't able to see.
The EP Biolab, it was really fun.
And we took what we knew about human anatomy and went into a pig dissection. It was really, eye-opening to just how the development of our world is just so intertwined with one another.
We also were able to visit a real live cadaver lab.
CSM Tech has been a great resume builder and also super important to my college applications.
It's really easy for me to get teacher recommendations for colleges through that.
A lot of my college interviewers have been impressed by the amount of hands-on experience.
And I know that CSM Tech has given me a lot of skills that I will use in my future through college.
really helps you with time management and learning how to pace your work throughout a week.
If you're able to put in the work, the things you get back from the program are really astounding.
Teamwork would be a good word.
Probably be commitment.
Challenging.
International, worth it. I like the reasons that I chose to do IB. I like the small class sizes, and I like knowing everyone in my classes, and I like how I have my friends in my classes, and so I can work together, and like it helps me do better in my classes, I think. And yeah, I like that my teachers know me well. Like they know who I am and my hairstyle. All that.
Well, it does get old. You know, it's a lot of work, and it can be stressful at times. But I think when I think about IB, I just think about myself and how much I've grown, and I also see my other classmates and how they've grown and picked up new skills.
I love all the teachers. They're all really helpful. They're all really dedicated to the students and how we succeed. And I like the way that everything is taught to us, especially like our math class. And now Mr. Gilmore, he makes sure that we are always remembering what we had learned from last year, so he's always testing us so we never really lose our knowledge. And also just my writing skills have improved tremendously since I began the program. So.
I don't know, it is a lot of work for sure, but I guess I knew that, so I guess I would have known like how you also have to be doing like college stuff on top of it, and so to kind of start that earlier.
The workload is quite a bit, but it's manageable if you take responsibility, and if you're a really independently driven person. If you're a self-starter, it's a good program for you because you kind of take control of your own responsibilities, and so you can get a lot done that way. But it is a lot of work, so you should be prepared for that if you're planning on taking it.
It's pretty hefty, I would say. I think like skills like critical thinking and time management.
I think just like being comfortable in my classes has helped me a lot, and I've learned a lot about like acknowledging different perspectives, like not just to memorize facts, but like you're acknowledging that your perspective is just your perspective, and there are other perspectives. If you look at it this way, then you'll get this answer, and if you look at it this way, you'll get that answer. And all of my classes are kind of like connected, so I can see the connection between something I'm learning in one class to something in another class.
I gained a lot of good friends. I've gained, like I said, writing skills, and just the experiences that we have to go through, such as writing the EE. The huge research paper process that we have to go to, you don't really get that in any other class. And so yeah, it's a kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, but I'm really thankful that we have that opportunity because it really allowed me to explore a subject that I'm really interested in and write a paper about it.
Yes, every year, almost, I have enjoyed every single class where the kids are mature enough to have really good conversations. They respect the process, they understand the experience and kind of the camaraderie that we need to have together to get through it, even though sometimes they're difficult. I've never had kids holistically bail on me mentally. Kids are engaged and bought in most times in my class from beginning to end of senior year. So almost every single moment I enjoy teaching IB. I haven't had any times where I've regretted it. The difference for me is that, you know, IB lays out a framework, which is good. They say, like, here are the things you have to do and achieve by a certain time. And then, although they give suggestions as to ways to accomplish this, I have the freedom to be able to look at my students and their skill sets and their interests and their passions and adjust what I teach and how I teach it.